Soon. Tell me when are you leaving?
Right now.
Soon. Hmm?
Okay.
Hmm?
Which one? This one? This one?
Yeah.
Stay still.
Okay, bye. I love you.
Push. No, push. Push.
My ankle's fine though.
Turn on, turn on. Turn on.
Turn around. God. What
Okay, but
I'm serious. Lay down.
here, I just hit myself there, but it's fine now.
Alright. Lay down.
You have to
Lay down.
Oh, you have the mic on.
Why?
Really?
Alright. All this,
I've grown so much. Wait, who are you?
This. Look at the. I didn't even.
Wait, who
I
are you?
wasn't even in. What?
I'm talking to the stream, to chat. I haven't. Wait a sec. Let me go through my phone and figure this out. Figure this out. Oh, it's Junior. What's up, Junior? Yo, what's up, Junior? I couldn't tell who it is for a second, but what's up? Alright, I'm about to go mining soon.
I have this fridge absolutely filled with groceries. I got $6,400 in my pocket, and
You're not gonna take a B-side? Keep it. Hold on. Come here. Chill. Bro, what the? What are you doing? Sitting here? No.
Bro, this video. I gotta move this.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy. Oh my God, it's Yo Boots, man. Look, man, as y'all can tell by the title, I'm gonna be sitting on random strangers' beach towels, invading their privacy. We're gonna get these people's reaction. I'm gonna try to push them to the limits. As y'all can tell, I'm in Miami. I came all the way to Miami, Florida, just to do this video, man. So
Let's
make
see.
sure y'all like, comment, if you're new to the channel. Hit that subscribe button, man. We finna go prank these people. Sit back. The fuck? Who the fuck is this? You know this? You get super comfortable. Who are you? I can't sit right here. What? No. Why? No. You didn't even say nothing. You just gonna sit down. You ain't say hey. You ain't say nothing. You just sit down. You get comfortable. I like to just get comfortable. I like to get comfortable around pretty girls. And your legs are kicked up. You ain't say hey. You ain't say can I sit down? I can't get a little closer. And you talking about getting closer. You ain't say hey. You ain't say how y'all doing. You just straight sit down, kick your legs up, comfortable. I'm saying, what's your name? No, you ain't even say hey. Nothing. I just like to just appear out of nowhere. I like to be different. Yeah, you what's up? You're super different. Weird. Yeah, you could have walked up and said, hey, how you
doing? Where did I die?
Give me some wood. There we go. Negative. Die again is good. Don't worry.
Alright, I went down negative 724, 14. Alright, negative 724, 14. Wow, that's crazy. You're funny. Are there iron? Oh, there's. Oh, shoot. There's actually a cave here. Okay. Okay. I think I'm good. All I need is this cave and one piece of iron and I'm good.
I love trying to find my contact lenses without my contact lenses.
With $1,000 off LASIK, there's never been a better time than right now to free yourself from the annoyance of contacts and glasses. That's $500 off per eye right now when you mention this.
I've made the hard decision now to stop this content production machine that we had here, this huge team that we had of 7 video editors and TikTok guys and sales guys and Twitter guys, and we had over a dozen employees who I was personally paying for, and I pay my staff very well, and I let every single one go, including Sam Harbonator, my best friend, who's worked for me for over 2 years. I've kept my personal assistant, but that's like, kind of different, I guess. But I have an assistant, and that's it. I don't have any video editors or anything else now. I will not be posting daily videos to the YouTube channel, Hamza's daily, vids, anything like that. My new layer of my purpose for me to focus on is my own development as a man. I no longer care about being a YouTuber or an influencer or a celebrity or a man with fame or anything like this, a guy with 1 million subscribers. I'm not saying this to be humble or anything. Genuinely, I just don't care about it. It's like, this is what happens when you really focus in on your purpose. Everything else just seems silly and pointless, and for so long this was the purpose, right? The YouTube channel, grow the channel, get 1 million subscribers, 5 million subscribers, grow the channel, more views, more watch time, more subscribers, amazing, yes, keep growing the channel. Now it's like I just don't even think about it at all. What my purpose is now is my own development to become even more of a man.
Oh, let's go.
The angle that it's currently
I don't have to go
fixated on
all the way over there.
my
There's
mind,
iron over there too, so.
my heart and my soul is fighting, competition, martial arts. That's what I'm throwing myself into fully. I'm trying to align 100% of my life into that endeavor of.
Oh my gosh. Hamza's becoming a professional. He's already professional.
Big change. It's
he's
like
really doing this.
YouTube and I say martial arts.
He's gonna become
This
fire.
is
That's it.
kind of like how a masculine purpose works.
I just came from a workout.
Explaining this, and
My friends came over, so I was like, isn't this just the perfect time? Whoa, I don't have no more.
About the YouTube channel, I certainly don't care about metrics, vanity, followers. I don't care at all. Likes, views, anything. What I do still have some positive feeling about
no.
is
I don't wanna die. I'm not ready to die, bro.
the
No.
beauty of passing knowledge to each other.
I don't even have iron
I don't
armor.
want to see this as a YouTube channel that I'm trying to grow. I want to see this as me genuinely just sitting down, turning the camera on when I have some actually like really valuable knowledge to give to you, some really valuable, some purposeful advice to give you, and then I disappear again. I'm no longer going to be posting on a schedule, like we posted every single day at the same time. I'm not going to do that anymore. There might be some times where I post like, 4 times in 4 days, but then I will probably disappear for some while. If you look at my second channel, that's kind of like how I expect things to be. I'm not going to stick to a schedule. I'm not going to see myself as like a YouTuber who, all this stuff. Like, I don't, bro, like, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just a man with a camera. I'm a man who is going out there into the real world to develop himself in the areas that a man should. And when it comes up, when it is important to do so, I will try and pass on, hopefully, some really, really valuable advice and knowledge to you. I care absolutely not at all about gaining more subscribers and growing the community, growing the channel at all. I don't care about new subs, new subscribers, new followers. I don't care.
There's no light in here, bro.
Is the current men. For so long, I spent every single day thinking about how to grow the channel, the movement, how to get more subscribers. I don't care. All I care about now is actually helping you, the current man, more. And I think to do that, I actually have to prioritize my own journey, because otherwise I'll just be repeating the same messages over and over, and I'll just be like rinsing out the same learning lessons that I had from a year ago. I need to go out there into the real world and experience some true hardship, true love, true discipline. I need to get these experiences myself, formulate them into a real valuable message through contemplation and solitude and journaling, and then come when I've prepared more like a presentation, more like a classroom speech to you. I will no longer be feeding into the daily content machine. Yep, just make another video because your YouTube channel will grow more if you do it. And make them really edited because your YouTube channel will grow more if you do it. And then, do this thing, get into this drama, do this YouTube drama. I'm not going to do any of that. All I'm focused on is my own development, and mostly that's coming from combat sports right now. It's coming from martial arts and the lessons that come from that. And every now and then, when it is required, important, necessary, valuable, purposeful, I will sit down with a planned message, a formal planned video to try and help you. I know that this seems crazy, and I know that if younger Hamza was watching this, Hamza from 1 year ago, 2 years ago, he would have been shocked. He would have said to me right now, if 24-year-old Hamza, 23-year-old Hamza was watching me, and he had been putting in some work into YouTube, saw that we were on 1.5 million subscribers, and then saw that I essentially was saying that I was going to stop till I do something more fulfilling, he'd think that I was crazy. Why not just keep pushing? Why not just get to 5 million subscribers and then stop if you want to? But like, why just get 5 million? Just keep things running. But what I have realized recently is that if you want to become a truly purposeful man, if you truly want to become masculine, you need to align as much of your life as possible to this layer of purpose that needs to be peeled back. There is so many things that I could say right now about purpose. You've heard the term purpose so much. It makes me, like, I can't explain to you enough over my arms of my understanding of purpose. Like, my entire life is changing forever because of this understanding that I've had over literally just the last week of how I will live my life from now on. And when I do have the time and the formulated message to do that, which will be a video soon, maybe you'll actually understand why I'm making this change. To a lot of people, this may seem like a huge sacrifice, and it may seem as really strange. You had a big YouTube channel, some level of fame and clout, and you're like an influencer, you're like an internet celebrity. Wow. But these things that a lot of young men desire, these things can be really nice. Fulfilling your mission is
that they were scared to teach you in school, and how you can use it to get out of the 9-to-5.
I fulfilled and peeled back this layer of my purpose of spreading this message and trying to get over 1 million men on self-improvement, 1 million men to meditate. And of course there's more men out there who still need this help, but it no longer feels like that's my duty anymore to spread the message more and more and more and more. It feels like my duty now is my own development, disappear without this feeling and this stress and this pressure of, you know, oh, well, we've got to upload daily so you can't go and do this thing, and bro, no daily videos, no pressure from like YouTube anymore. Sometimes I might disappear for weeks and months, and I know it sounds silly, but like sometimes I might go to the mountains and stay in the mountains, and sometimes I might go stay in a place that has no internet in the wild, because these are the things that I feel like I must do as a man. In less than 2 weeks, I move and I will go and stay in a training camp, a fight camp, where I will literally stay in a single bed in the gym, in the not like a weightlifting gym, but in a martial arts gym, where I will train for hours upon hours every single day, where I will try to push myself to my extreme limits, push past my limits so that I know what my actual limits are, because these experiences are deeply important for men. And I will not hold that back for the gain of internet fame or anything like this. Sure, I was a YouTuber, but past that, I am a man. And becoming more masculine as a man is the single greatest thing that you can do. It's something that we should naturally do, and yet in this modern world, we don't really do that. But every step that I take towards a more masculine version of myself, even saying that sentence, every step that I take towards a more masculine version of myself, it's like I feel it inside that this is right. I'm taking a step away from like internet. Like I'm not a celebrity, I'm not like famous or anything, but you know, like 1.5 million subscribers is pretty good. I'm taking a step away from that and a step literally into the wild. And I can't tell you like how right that this is, even though it may seem crazy, because if younger Hamza was watching this, he would be annoyed. He'd be thinking, wait, what? Like, just get to 5 million subs, get to 10 million subs, okay? Then you can quit if you want, but no. I've let everyone go. All of my team members, everything. All my video editors, Sam, Harbonate, I've let every single employee go, apart from my personal assistant, to pursue this new purpose layer, which I know is absolutely like crazy to think that this is somewhat coming to an end, but I don't see it as the end. I see it as a new beginning. So from your perspective, what you will see is that you will no longer see these daily uploads at the same time every single day. You won't see that. You won't see videos with animations and edits and artistic thumbnails or anything like that. You will just see plain, basic, occasional, sporadic videos. Infrequent videos from me with no editing. Literally just me sitting down.
Yo, 4 people was good.
Half an hour
What's up,
to
everyone?
2 hours explaining some kind of concept that I think would genuinely change your life.
You guys watch Hamza.
And that's only when I have the time away from the thing that is actually my priority, which is developing myself, and mostly that's coming through fighting right now.
I know there's lapis somewhere. I just saw it. I saw it around
We
here.
have done absolutely amazing to spread this message.
Oh,
To think that
lapis
over
over
a
there.
million men have discovered self-improvement because of this. And you should feel so proud of yourself for being part of that. This is not the end. This is the beginning. I didn't realize it would, you know, in my perception, it just seemed clear.
I have a stone sword.
Keep growing the channel, keep growing the channel. Yeah, if you want to like do some disciplined martial arts stuff, do that 1 hour a day if you want, or whatever. I think in some time, if you are uncertain about this and you're thinking, wait, this is still crazy, like why have you done this? I think in just some time, you may begin to realize, maybe you click on a random video I make 2 weeks from now, and you're like, wait, this actually may have been one of the best things he could do for himself and even me as the viewer.
A house or a laptop? Which one do you think is worth more? Well, definitely not the house, because it not only costs millions to buy, but you also have to pay thousands to maintain it every month. What if I told you that I've made over $80 million all from something called...
I just want to help you as much as possible. I no longer want to think about
I have a stone
YouTube
sword, bro.
views
That
and
witch,
retention and
that witch gotta die.
average view duration and click-through rate and all these like YouTube
Armor will
like,
not work.
internet
I just
social
have a
media
stone
terms.
sword.
I don't want to be a part of like the social
Shield.
media machine. I am simply just
I have no
a man
arrows.
with a camera. And I think some of the things that I have to say are going to be extremely educational. The next video that will be posted to this channel will be the last video of the animated, edited,
Specious.
intro,
Correct.
the 7 ways
It
to
seems
make
real
videos, like you kind of
specious.
thing. That will be the last video. I would happily start fresh right now and not release that video, but it was already done. It was already paid for. Editor has done the work. The thumbnail guys already made it, so it's like we may as well release it as like as a sort of celebration for the final video that we can all come together with. Maybe I'll premiere it. We can all come together and say, okay, this is like the last video of its kind on the channel. And then after that, you will not see consistent uploads from me. You will see a video from me when I genuinely think it will change your life. I will handshake you with that right now. You will see a video from me when I genuinely think that video will change your life forever. And the one that I do have a plan for, which maybe you'll see within a week or 2
Where's this
weeks,
damn witch?
is a guide to purpose. I've made videos on purpose before, but my understanding of it has increased dramatically just very recently. And so it will be like a full...
Where's that damn witch?
Guide, no edits, no cuts, nothing like that, of me just telling you from my current understanding what purpose is, how to become more purposeful as a man. And like, I can't... Right now, I don't have the words for it. I can't explain to you how important purpose is. I've only, like, you know, you always, like, I'll save this for the video that I'm going to release, but this is the kind of content that I will now want to create when the time is right. The kind of thing where I'm sat here thinking, come on, how do I word this in the right way so that it's going to change his life? Like, this is what I want to do. I want to focus on my own life, have my own experiences that drops my jaw, that hurts my muscles, that challenges my soul and my mind. And then when the time is right and the message is formulated so well, multiple times, multiple iterations and journals and plans and questions, then I will come and sit down to the camera and try and send out the best, most valuable message that I can. One last time, I will handshake you and say that I will produce the kind of videos which I genuinely think will change your life. Anytime you see, after the next, like, normal, like, oh yeah, the 7 ways, the last video of its kind. After that, the videos you will see from me, know that anytime you see that on your YouTube homepage, Hamza has genuinely thought to himself that this video would change my life. Let's see. Let's see, Hamza. Let's see if it actually is. And if it's not, and if it's consistently not, I'm telling you right now, if you consistently keep seeing videos from me that are like, whatever, I don't care, totally stop watching. Your time and your attention is so incredibly valuable. What I want for the future of any kind of like things, the content that I produce, is that it is actually a fair exchange, a mutually beneficial exchange of value for your time and attention in exchange for the education, knowledge and advice. That it's actually genuinely a fair trade. Because most YouTube videos are not. Most YouTube videos are like just these silly, like, time-wasting ones that you watch whilst you eat your dinner. Like, oh yeah, you know, all these silly like brain dead videos. Oh yeah, people guess who the short person is, or watch this dating show and all this silly stuff, bro. Your time and attention is worth a lot. Your time and attention as a man is all that you have, and I hope that any single time that you see a video from me on your channel, on your homepage, which will not be often, it will not be daily at all. Anytime you see this random video from me, you will
Yo, what's good, 7 people?
Hamza has consistently proven to
My
himself
bad, I haven't
since he
been
made
talking,
this change,
watching
that
Hamza.
he will actually give me something that is worth my time and attention when I sit down and watch
How's everyone
videos
doing?
fully. And so I will click once more because he has actually built up this reputation for this. And that means that if you hold me to the standards, that means that before I sit down and press
how's everyone doing?
I will genuinely think to myself, okay, how do I change this person's life because of this knowledge? Is it actually life-changing, or is it just because I want to upload a video and, you know, get some like YouTube likes? Because I don't care about that anymore.
The best morning routine for manifesting more money is an alpha meditative.
This is not the end. This is the beginning.
Uh-oh.
One final thing I will say. With all of the staff, my team members that I've let go, there was not a single person who I let go because of poor performance or anything like that. I let everyone go because this is like, it's something I had to do for this new start. I didn't need anyone anymore for what I plan to do. I wanted this specifically to be like this unfiltered, unedited videos. I don't need video editors. I don't need a thumbnail guy, a script guy, anything like that. So I've let everyone go. But there's one final thing. Just quickly, I will say that if you are a YouTuber or someone who may be interested in hiring my ex-team members, please keep an eye out on my YouTube community posts. I'm going to do my best to put in some effort to try and help my recent staff find new clients and stuff. So I gave everyone like severance packages and everything. I gave everyone essentially like free money just out of like the history that they've had working for me. But I also want to help every video editor I have, the thumbnail guy, mapper and stuff. I want to help every one of them find like new work as soon as possible so that they can transition into like new places as well. That's something that I think is just important to do. It's nice to do for the guys who've helped this movement so much. So if you are like maybe a YouTuber, or maybe if you will have some kind of use for a video editor, you want to employ one of my guys who no longer work for me, please keep an eye out on this main channel's YouTube community post, where I will put details about each and every staff member that I let go, their email, Instagram, their portfolio, things like that, if you are interested in potentially hiring them, and just see what that happens with that. I really want to help them just like kind of hit the ground running with a new opportunity, because every guy that I've had on my team has been there for a little while now, and they've been very, very good. That's all I have to say for today. Do hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Mwah. A scientist did a study that I think we're going to find very interesting. He took Japanese fish, put them inside of a fish tank, and then infected the water in there with BPA. BPA is something that kind of comes from plastic, and you've probably seen BPA before, like BPA free on some plastic water bottles or anything, right? He put a hyper concentrated amount of BPA in this tank with these fish for 7 days. And then he replaced the water and put in extremely filtered water, clean water after that, so they were exposed to BPA, a really high level of BPA for 7 days. What do you think happened to the fish?
Died?
Not much.
No.
Nothing significant happened. And then the fish had babies. And this group of fish that were contaminated with BPA for 7 days, they had 50% less babies than a control group. And then when they tested those fish, those babies that grew up, 50% of those were infertile.
Okay, this video is for a lot of you who missed what just happened on the news last week. Americans who make less than $50,000.
Bro, I'm so tired of those ads. I'm getting so tired of them. Like, what are these ads at this point?
Almost entirely.
I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm already making money.
They stopped the study around then.
I'm good, bro.
But they genuinely could have made this group of fish
they're working out, making money,
extinct with a
life is
7-day exposure to BPA. And they actually did, the same scientists did actually a extremely similar study, but they did it now with something called EE2.
Don't ads annoy you guys, like sometimes, like...
This is a chemical that comes from, you know, like women take birth control, so you've probably seen this before, like it's like a pill, a contraceptive that women take daily, like a lot of women take it so that they can't get pregnant and for other health reasons. A lot of women take, it's called oral contraceptives, and it's like, you know, hormonal birth control. And a lot of women take that every single day. And when they pee, like in the toilets, and it goes through the water system, you can't actually filter out for hormones like that. The scale of what we're talking about here is too big for us to actually comprehend at this point. But I'm just going to say this again. Women who take hormonal birth control, which totally changes their hormones, which pretty much chemically castrates them and destroys their testosterone, that goes into the water system when they pee. Every time they pee. And our water filtration systems don't actually take that out because it's a hormone. It's an extremely small molecule. And so the scientists did a very similar study from the previous one. This time they used EET, the E2, the thing that comes from oral contraceptives, but they put in a moderate level, which is actually less than what's been found in our water. And they put it in for 7 days, then they cleaned out the water, and then they just observed what would happen to the fish. It was about the same results. Almost entirely infertile in 3 generations. You know, 20% of us are infertile right now. We're probably like the first real generation of like, of what happened here. Mark my words, our children will be 50% infertile. Which means either my children or your children will not be able to have children. And this seems, quite distant and insignificant. But there's something closer to our hearts, and it's testosterone. In 1940s, it was the first study on like men's testosterone, right? So before that, we didn't actually have like the testing or whatever it was. So 1940s is the first real blood test for testosterone. They had more than double our rates today. Easily over 1,000 nanograms per deciliter, and of course there's other metrics to look for: free testosterone, SHBG, but just by a rough metric, they had about double. The average young man today, roughly 20 years old, guess what our numbers are?
There we go. I'm good.
409 to 558 nanograms, so about 500. That's what our numbers were. Our great-grandfather's testosterone was about 1,000. Ours are about 500. And it gets even more extreme than this because, guess what? Our great-grandfather's testosterone levels that we look up to, that we think like we want to get there, theirs was actually low.
Oh, there's that damn witch.
At that same time was the first reportings of problems of low testosterone, libido problems, lack of motivation, anxiety, depression, and erectile dysfunction. All of these problems literally shot up around the 1950s.
Forgot to light it up.
Finally being reported. And extra proof of this, which is so interesting.
Oh, come on, bro. How many witches are there of you, bro? So annoying. I'm literally dead.
It's like, like people go and they go find bones of like cavemen and they like excavate them and they research them and stuff, right? They found that the bones of men thousands of years ago were significantly different than they are today. Like our skull shape was genuinely like, it looked like very similar to like, I've not watched the movie, but Thanos of the Avengers or whatever movie he's in, like this ultra masculine, like thick looking bony face, like this big looking face. That's what human male skulls used to look like thousands of years ago. They used to look so much more bony, and probably what a lot of researchers online are saying is because of higher levels of testosterone, and this is literally called the feminization of bone structure. Our bones are literally looking more feminized over thousands of years. And of course, there's other reasons to this. We eat softer foods and everything, but it seems to be the case that testosterone and hormones would play a huge role to this. Now, you remember the modern levels I spoke to about 500.
Am I under a swamp or something?
About what's average and normal.
2 witches. Right? It's crazy.
At Rasmussen University, we're giving you the green light to earn your nursing or healthcare degree from a national leader in healthcare education. Get going at one of our 22 campuses or online at rasmussen.edu. At Rasmussen University, green means go.
That's what most guys are at. Roughly around 500, and there's hope because there is the hope, right? This video just seems like fear-mongering right now, but I want to empower you slightly, give you some positivity, because the average is about 500, but that is literally the average. Think about the modern man. He's included in this like average, right? So that's the guy who doesn't get sunlight. That's the guy who doesn't even drink enough water, who doesn't eat high-fat food because from an early age, most likely because of his parents' ignorance, and also his fat doctor's ignorance. He's been eating low-fat diet with higher sugar. He's been told that cholesterol is bad for him, even though testosterone's made from cholesterol. He's been told to keep his fat intake low. He's been told he works a job where there's no sunlight, there's no competition. He's been told to whittle his masculine energy, his sexuality. Don't look at a woman like this. Don't treat women like this. So there is potential for us. We should probably be closer to 1,000, right? Even 1,000 is when like the first problems did come, but we should probably aim closer to about 1,000 nanograms per deciliter, and the equivalent of that, of like a good, like a sort of upper limit of free testosterone and everything. And if you've seen this online on YouTube, you probably have seen like a bunch of testosterone videos, and this is where it gets interesting, because everyone online focuses on ways to increase testosterone, don't they? You hear this with supplements, testosterone replacement therapy, even full-blown steroids. This is what people are talking about online. Wrong. I think we should be spending more than 90% of our time figuring out what is destroying our testosterone and trying to save ourselves from that. Because you can take the supplements and it's nice. Yeah, they'll probably do something. You can, like, research all these weird extra testosterone exercise protocols.
Oh my God.
Said if we do 10 times 10 squats, that might give us, like, you can do all these things and that is nice, but there's a huge reason why your testosterone is absolutely messed up in the first place. And any of these little increases you can do, it's like trying to run faster and looking for, like, a better shoe to run in, when there's literally, like, a fucking goblin pulling you back. Let's push the goblin off first. Why are we trying to run faster when there's little creatures, like, literally pulling us back? Like, we've got a weighted ball on our leg, and we're like, should I run with my hands open like this or like this? Oh, yes. It's like, these are minor things. There's something that is drastically messing us up. And I think it's what we're going to discover today. It is estrogenics. Estrogen. So estrogen is a normal sex hormone inside of us. It's something that's produced in both men and
12
women.
people was up.
And the
Watch
levels
a
that
hand.
men and women produce are supposed to be very different, but these days actually they're very similar. 20 picograms.
How are
per
none of you guys
deciliter. A lot of
commenting
men are
right now?
surpassing that, and a
Come
lot
on
of
now.
women's estrogen
Or
is
chatting.
actually, like, not too
I
far
think I'm
from
just
there,
getting
like
bodied
50,
probably.
100. A lot of men are on
Yes!
50.
Is that finding a lava area?
much that
Bro, all I
estrogen
needed,
is a
I needed this last time
it's
I had
something that
diamonds,
is supposed
but
to
now I
be
lost
inside
all
of
of it,
us.
so.
It's that there are things that
Alright, I
are
have
classed
this.
as
I can't lose
estrogenic,
this.
and essentially what
I
that
just
means
need
is
6
there are
diamonds,
actually
5 diamonds
innate
again.
things around us,
Rest in peace, the
all
other 6
around
diamonds I
us,
had.
that are estrogenic, which
But
essentially
finally,
means, like, they
I've
act
been
in
looking for a
way that
lava pool,
increases your
or lava
estrogen
lake,
inside of you.
I guess.
I'm from the UK, and if you're from the UK, you probably can relate to this story. If you're not, maybe you didn't experience this. But we've got to speak about big milk, the milk companies, like literally the cow's milk companies, because from what I remember, bro, I remember being 6, 7, 8, 9 years old, going to primary school, and in every single day at around 12 o'clock, our teachers would come in with a whole tray of cartons of milk, and they'd give them all out, milk, to every student, to every little kid, primary school age kid. Carton of milk for you, carton of milk for you, carton. This was about 19, 18 years ago. Early, like, 2000s. And it was all over, like, the common belief, at least here, and probably in your country as well, the common belief was that milk was amazing, especially for young children, because it gave you strong bones, because of the calcium inside of it. It turns out milk actually doesn't even have, like, significant calcium in the first place, actually. But
Diamonds! Let's go! Not even, I didn't even need 3 pickaxes, bro. Ah, fine, bro. I got lucky. No, I don't even know if I got, like, what the heck?
It's got 20 grams of sugar inside
of it. Oh my gosh. How many?
And it's got estrogen inside.
How many, bro? How many? Come on.
Every single day at 12 o'clock, 5 times a week, and even at home, because milk's really good for you, and our parents heard this bullshit. Milk is great for children. Strong bones, strong bones, strong bones. The milk companies did amazing, and they convinced schools and governments and parents to make milk into something that
Alright,
is
let's
in
see.
every
That's
household.
3 diamonds, right?
And every single day, plastic straw.
We got 3 diamonds from that. Yes, sir. Now we just need 2 more.
You think this is maybe a bit silly, right? Well, actually, there's studies that have found that there are extremely high levels of cow estrogen in the urine.
I need is 3 more diamonds or 2 more.
All 100%
Come on,
of
bro.
boys who drank whole milk that was literally from a normal grocery store. A group of boys are given literally milk from a store, like a normal store. They're given that milk, they drink it. They literally
Yo, diamonds. There's no way diamonds are this easy to find.
inside of all of their urines, and then they did a
Literally,
testosterone
what?
test 1 hour after drinking the milk. Significant decrease in testosterone.
What the heck? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna keep mining for diamonds then, if it's this easy, because I haven't really spent time.
Go down when you eat really anything, just for a little while whilst your body processes it. But it's like, okay, but they also saw higher levels of estrogen as well. Every study that I mentioned, I've learned this from a book called Estrogeneration.
That's 3 again. Oh my gosh.
Let's go back to fertility right now. There's a few problems we've got to talk about.
Let's keep going.
So remember at the start of this video, I told you about that study with the fish. They infected them with for 7 days with estrogenic stuff, and then their fertility was literally messed up generations later. Fertility is a weird thing for us to really think about because, you know, we're somewhat young. We're probably not expecting to really have children right now. We want to work on our finances and self-improvement first, right? But you may have heard of the statistic that men's sperm counts have decreased by 50%. Have you heard that before? Men's sperm counts. So sperm is like the thing that actually would go and make the baby. So we have the sperm, the woman has like the egg, the sperm fertilizes the egg. When we nut, there's like millions of sperm inside of each like time that we bust. And the idea is that you actually need like those millions inside because each one is absolutely tiny, like literally microscopic.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know diamonds are this easy to find. I'm gonna try to go for 24 diamonds. Or I mean 26 diamonds.
You can probably imagine what a sperm looks like. You've probably seen a picture.
Actually, no. Actually, I'm gonna go back to get a Fortune 3 pick.
Our sperm is becoming deformed.
Oh damn.
I know this seems weird, and I know this could seem a bit goofy or something, but this is actually... Just take this seriously for a second. Our sperm, the thing that our balls produce that's inside of, like, you know, I'm not trying to, like, get demonetized, but you get what I mean, right? It's the thing that our balls produce.
I'm not trying to get caught, right?
That's what is unleashed.
React.
Our sperm is becoming deformed. 50% decrease in the last generation. This seems so hard for us to comprehend the problem of this. You know, we've heard the statistic. It doesn't really, like, doesn't seem to mean much. What this actually means is that that sperm that's supposed to have this tail and then the head, the reason why it's particularly shaped in a way so that it can actually swim and get to the egg and it essentially impregnates the woman that you're with. When it's deformed, it can't swim right. And I know this seems like, you know, just weird to talk about. That's literally your son. That's literally like the start of your child. And our sperm is deformed to levels we've never seen before, that your sperm literally sometimes will have 2 heads. Your sperm, the tail will be bent or it won't have a tail. It seems weird to talk about this, right? Because it's some like microscopic thing that we've never actually seen, like, you know, real before, right? And we're not really expecting to have children right now. But imagine 10 years down the line from now. Imagine 5-10 years from now, you've done really well with your self-improvement. You've been working so hard. You've been on monk mode for multiple like months and years since then. Business has actually taken off. Career's doing really well. And you actually meet the woman that you genuinely think to yourself, like, she would actually be a great mother. And your family is supportive. And it's like, oh shit, like, it's actually time. And imagine the announcement you're going to make when genuinely you're going to become a father. When you get the positive test, when you go for like the IV scan and you literally hear your child's heartbeat. Right now this seems like some weird thing that we can't really imagine, but like there's going to be a time when you hear your child's heartbeat inside of your woman.
There are degrees
degree-seeking scholar. This isn't just a job. It's transferable college credit. Getting you.
Hey, Kevin. Good luck.
And nothing can stop you. Not even this tiny break room. Earning your degree online is closer than you think. Apply today to Purdue University Global.
And then imagine if you hear screams from the toilet.
Bruh, I don't want to imagine that.
And your wife's shit blood.
Oh no.
Blood everywhere. And it turns out that she's actually had a miscarriage. And a miscarriage essentially means that she was pregnant, but the baby died inside of her. Miscarriages happen for many reasons, but they're becoming a lot more common. Like literally women who get pregnant and the baby dies inside of them. And oftentimes, if it's late enough in the pregnancy and the baby's big enough, your woman needs to give birth to it still. Like literally give birth to a baby that she knows has already died. I've only seen this with one woman, and I've seen her break down in like a primal cry. And maybe the reason why this could happen to any one of us in the future is because our sperm's all fucked up, but it just ended up impregnating the egg. And that was maybe why.
Dude, I'm
this is like
literally
something weird and serious
lost.
to think about, but like, you know, we're quite young right now. We're not really expecting to have children right now, but like, there's gonna be a time when we want to have children. And the smart men think long term, don't they? The smart men, if you want to be successful in your business or in career or whatever it is, you think long term. And so we should be thinking 5-10 years down the line, making sure that we are like fit and like we have our sexual health, so that we then can actually go and have children should we want them. And if you're unsure, if right now you're thinking I'm not really sure anything, but like if I want to have kids in the future, wouldn't you rather give your future self the choice? Wouldn't you rather, so that he can actually think, yeah, sure, do I want kids or not? Rather thinking like, yeah, right now I don't really want them, you know, it'd be a distraction. So yeah, if my sperm is kind of messed up, it doesn't even matter because then that means I can't get some random girl pregnant. Okay, yes, but I understand what you're saying. But is there like a 5% chance that in 5-10 years your future self would probably want to have children? Is there a 5% chance that you'd want to have kids at some point in the future? Probably. And so it's worth us just like taking this seriously. So estrogenics are things that are literally like coming from man-made stuff, man-made items, and it kind of impacts our body in a way that, in the same way that estrogen does. I won't go into the very exact science, I'll probably end up butchering it, and of course like someone will comment and say like, oh, actually that's not true, but it's like, in a very simple way, a lot of things in our modern day are estrogenic. That just means that they'll spike our estrogen in a bad way, in a simple explanation. What are the things that do this? There's a lot. Plants, literally just like vegetables and stuff. Some of them are very estrogenic, and it's the ones that you actually know about, but have some of them kind of impacts our body in a way. Sperm is kind of messed up, it's not even romantic. We're quite young right now, we're not, she knows has already died. Reasons. Bruh, this isn't just a joke. Decrease. I was
3 more diamonds, or 2 more. Because they're this easy to find.
Inside of all of their ureas, and then they did a test on when you eat duration.
That's 3.
The fertility did them with 7 for us to resist the baby, so that we bust.
I'm gonna try to go for it.
But you gotta be right. It's the thing that our balls.
I'm not trying to get caught, right?
Is unleashed.
Alright, so 826, 178. Alright.
Alright guys, if you've been injured in a car accident, you have to check this out. So, I just got
know about, but have been debated recently, like soy. Soy is extremely estrogenic. There's a lot of people who argue against it and everything, but apparently it's like extremely estrogenic. Then it's the herbicides. It's like the stuff that they put on plants. You know, like they drop it onto plants to make sure the plants grow well, that there's no contamination when they're growing vegetables and stuff. That's estrogenic. Then soaps and fragrances, literally like toiletries. that plastics literally just, like when I first heard this, I thought, okay, oh, probably some kind of plastic or something, right? Literally just plastics. Plastics just in general are estrogenic. And plastics, if you didn't realize, they are absolutely everywhere, and they don't decompose. You can't really burn them to get rid of them because that emits horrible gases. Plastics, when they are made into a plastic bottle, it will literally stay in this world like for a very long time. You can't really get rid of it. Literally, like, this blew my mind. Literally just plastics, not some certain kind. You know, you've heard BPA free. We spoke about that before, right? BPA free. So that's what you're thinking right now. Okay, but I'll just get some BPA. No. BPA free is a cope. BPA free is exactly like some food products saying fat free. You're quite educated now. You know when something says fat free or low fat, you know that it's a cope, don't you? Because what if they've taken the fat is extremely healthy for us. If they've taken the fat out of Greek yogurt, why have they processed it like this? They've taken the fat out, and it's gonna taste horrible. Chemicals and sugar instead. The rise of like fat-free food products is exactly linear to the rise of like pretty much every fucking health disease, because we're supposed to have extremely high levels of fat in our diet. When you see fat-free in any food product, you know it's a cope. When you see BPA-free, you know it's a cope. You know why? Because when they don't put in the BPA, which is just one type of chemical that is in plastics, they then just put in other ones which are usually worse. There's BPS, BPAS, there's phthalates, like literally. So when they say BPA, it's still a cope. Any company that says BPA, it's literally still a cope. What you need is genuinely either a label that says estrogenic-free, which I've never seen in my life before. Have you ever seen like something that says estrogenic free? Like you say BPA free and stuff, fine. You've probably never seen estrogenic free. I've never seen that before, right? Or in terms of plastics with BPA and everything, you genuinely need to just like not touch plastics, not use plastics. Like it blows my mind. Just plastics. They're everywhere. The casing of this camera is plastic. This computer mouse is plastic. The phone case that you're holding is plastic. Sometimes you have plastic cups that you drink water from, plastic water bottles, plastic plates, plastic keyboard, plastic little extensions here, plastic pens, bro. Look, just literally like, almost like a horror movie. Look around, and I guarantee you're gonna see a bunch of plastic stuff for a few seconds. Just do that, right? And then stop, and I guarantee if you counted how many you just saw, there's probably 10, right? I guarantee if you took the time today and counted how many plastic things you have in your room, there'd be over 100. The more you look, the more you realize, like I'm looking on top of my desk, right? And I'm like, oh yeah, this is plastic, this is plastic. And then you zoom out and you're like, the casing of the desk is plastic. There's plastic on the computer chair. That's estrogenic. And once you start to look into this, right now I seem crazy, but once you start to look into this, you should do your own research, and soon I'll tell you like where to look into and stuff if you're interested in this topic. You're gonna start to feel crazy. And one other big thing that is extremely estrogenic and extremely problematic is EE2s. EE2 is just a chemical that's coming from, remember we spoke about it, the birth hormone, the contraceptive. So it literally is like the pill that girls take. So they take the pill every single day for whatever reason they want to, and it means they can't get pregnant and everything. It genuinely kind of messes their hormones significantly. To think about it, they're taking a pill. Just imagine this, right? They're taking a pill that literally stops them from being able to get pregnant. We're kind of like, we know this technology, we know this like medicine or something, right? We know it now, but just think about what's gonna happen inside of a woman for that to actually be like successful. It destroys their hormone profile. And when they pee, it is excreted. And it's not like I don't know about you, but I always had the perception that like our water would be incredibly clean because, you know, like, oh yeah, the government just fixes it, the government just cleans it. And it's true, if you live in like a developed country, there is a pretty good like water filtration system. You know, like we shit in the toilet, but like you don't get to shit in your water or anything, right? So they've got things like chemicals that destroy like, you know, bacteria and everything, and all the waste gets filtered out, so we get essentially clean water. But it's got chemicals and hormones. Hormones can't really be filtered out because hormones are extremely, like from my understanding, extremely small molecules, and they can't be like killed by chemicals or heat or anything because hormones can't be killed, they're not alive. It's just like literally molecules. So it's problematic. We literally have women all around, like a lot. Like the use of the pill has skyrocketed.
Oh my gosh. What did I think? Why did I think I was safe? Why did I think I was safe?
And cleaning, like we end up drinking that. This is like, I know this probably.
Why did I think I was safe, bro? That was about to piss me off. Yo.
We drink the same water as the dinosaurs.
Oh my gosh, I forgot. And I need this obsidian.
But there's a crucial step in
bro, this game pisses me off, bro. So I don't play Minecraft.
See this check
That's why I don't play Minecraft.
140 grand? I'm about to show you how this auto insurance loophole that's set aside
Like,
billions
bro,
of dollars.
I already lost enough diamonds. Now I was about to lose them again.
In 30 seconds or less. Get this.
Oh, you wanna play this game?
To qualify is a valid driver's license. Okay, so listen up. There's this program that taps into government-mandated funds set aside by insurance companies. It's for anyone who's been in a car accident. And I dropped the link to this below. But insurance companies have been lobbying.
Get my inventory.
Everyday people like you and I have been getting screwed over by traditional attorneys and insurance companies. So try the link below now. Hopefully it still works. But I was in a car accident about 4 months ago, and thank goodness I had very little damage.
No!
My insurance company immediately reached out and offered me $3,000. And this would not cover my car repairs or the doctor's appointments I had to go to. And luckily, my uncle was an ex-employee of an auto insurance company, and he shared the secret with me. If I would have taken that check, I would have been disqualified to receive any of those government-mandated funds. Funds that the insurance companies are legally obligated to pay people like you and I for our car accidents no matter what. I shared the exact app that I'm sharing with you below, so click it. I went to the site, I answered a few simple questions, and within seconds, it told me that I was qualified for up to $300,000. Then connected me to a local specialist that helped me to get the money without having to fight with insurance companies, thank goodness. Or, God forbid, plead my case to attorney after attorney who only cares about what's in it for them. You guys, this money has helped me to get my life back on my feet. Purchase a new car.
So we've mentioned BPA so far, right? BPA is just, we can say, one chemical that's in plastics that we know for a fact is estrogenic, right? So BPA is just one chemical that's in plastics, right? There's a rise recently of people talking about BPA for a really good reason, and that BPA is extremely bad for us, right? So what people have spoke about is with plastic bottles, and like consumers, you know, like normal people are telling companies, okay, we won't settle for anything which isn't like BPA free. And so like, you know, companies are making new water bottles that've got BPA free and everything, but if they're plastic, they've just got other ingredients in them, it's still plastic. And so BPA acts like estrogen, right?
Awful.
And there's a few things here which you might not have thought of. Credit cards, which we keep in our wallet, which we put next to our balls. And you know the one that hurts me personally, that genuinely hurt me, that I had surgery for at the start of this year. I genuinely had like a full-on surgery, like they put me to sleep and everything. They snipped my balls and everything. I'm not even, like, I know this sounds like silly or something, like this is actually serious. Like this is like, there's a medical condition called varicocele for men, and a lot of men have it. And it's when the veins in your balls essentially feel like they've just like clamped up and become like a big like they get tangled up essentially. The veins in your balls, or usually on one side, just suddenly gets like tangled up. And it's somewhat painful, but it's like a dull pain. It's like a 1 out of 10 pain, but it's just there 24/7, so you kind of ignore it sometimes, right? But it's actually one of the biggest causes of infertility as well. Like people who have that, men who have a varicocele, are drastically more likely to be infertile than men who don't. And you can just check if you've got one. Obviously, I'm not a doctor or something, so you should go get like an examination or whatever. But you can check if you've got one. Literally just grab your balls and feel like above your balls, like more towards like the inside of you. And just kind of like slightly, very like softly press on like the veins that are there. And usually on your right side, you'll feel that, yep, you know, there's like a few, like 2 veins or something. Okay, that's normal. But then if you feel on your left, if you feel the exact same thing, there's nothing else, yeah, 2 lines of veins, okay, no, that's fine. But if you feel like a clump of veins, that's most likely a varicocele. It might feel like a bag of worms that are like, you know, like all
okay, bruh.
Right? And when I
feeling
heard
uncomfortable.
BPA, and that there is a hyper concentrated amount of BPA on receipts. Like, do you know when you go to a store, you go to the cashier, you buy it with your card or with cash, and would you like your receipt? And they give you the receipt.
Where the you
There's
came
a
from, bro?
concentrated amount of BPA on there. It doesn't, there's not like plastic on there, but it's like the chemical that they use to make this kind of receipt paper that they, you know, they pull out of the card machine. There's a hyper concentrated amount of that. When you get a receipt.
Guys, you need to hear this. Hello, man.
No, I
still
don't.
there?
Yes, sir. So,
And I don't know about you, but I think a lot of guys can say this. When you get a receipt as a man, where do you put it? You take out your wallet, you put it in your wallet, you put your wallet back on your left side, which I assume, right, this could just be me just trying to like jump to conclusion, but I'm pretty sure that most guys will keep their phone on their right pocket and their wallet on their left. If you're based and you know this stuff already, you'll probably think, no, I keep both in like some like EMG free bag or something, right? But for most guys, probably phone on the right side, wallet on the left. Am I right? Wallet on the left side with 20 receipts in there, which have got a hyper concentrated amount of BPA next to your balls. And the overwhelming majority of men who get varicoceles, it's on the left side, and no one's really been able to figure out why. Like, maybe there's something different between our left and right side, and maybe that's why, but is this a far-fetched, like, conspiracy theory that I'm onto here? But I always kept mine on my left, bro. I kept a wallet with, like, 20 receipts in my pocket on the left for years without really knowing it was a bad thing. And then, right, there's also the new plastic notes, cash notes. So in the UK, we transitioned to like plastic, like £5 note, £10 notes, like years ago. We used to have like papery ones. And I don't know whatever country you're from, you might have seen this recently, maybe in your country or some like close countries, that like we don't have the old paper notes anymore. The new ones that are being made are literally like this plasticky material, which we put in our wallet on the left side. So the UK has got plastic notes now. Like every cash machine you go to has got plastic notes. They've ruled out like the paper ones and like the plastic ones, the only ones that the banks give out right now, and the government's like told them to maybe do that. I went to Thailand, and even there as well, literally just plastic notes, plastic notes, plastic notes. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like plasticky material in a note. I've even got some here. I don't even want to show you. I don't even want to touch it. But we used to have like paper cash notes. And now there's like plastic ones that we keep in our wallets next to our balls. And we touch this, right? We touch this BPA when the cashier gives you a receipt. Like, think about the last time you went to a shop or something, or a restaurant or whatever, and the cashier gives you a receipt, and you take the receipt, right, and you touch it with your fingers. That's a hyper amount of BPA that's like literally seeping inside of your skin and everything, right? So what do? So you just okay, put this receipt away, go wash your hands, put some soap on your hands, use some of the hand sanitizer that they put everywhere these days, right? The hand sanitizer that they put everywhere. You can go into any shopping mall, any restaurant, bro, there's a hand sanitizer on every table, right? The newest studies are showing that if you use hand sanitizer after touching BPA, it makes it 100 times worse. 100 times worse. That's comparable to that 7-day exposure that we mentioned in with the study of the fish with the BPA. That's a comparable number to them. There's some weird chemical reaction in a lot of hand sanitizers and soaps and hand washes. And what it does when you've got BPA on your fingers, it makes it up to 100 times worse. We can't even fathom that. That seems like a big number, bro. We can't even fathom that. 100 times worse. If I told you and it makes it 3 times worse, we'd be shocked. 100 times worse is like, we can't even imagine what the fuck's going on here. And now my heart goes out to the poor souls who are working some shit job as a waiter or whatever. You're behind the desk and you touch receipts all day. And I did that, bro. I was going through puberty doing that. I was working at my dad's shop, literally, like, he had the corner store, and like, we got the cash machine there. My dad's teaching me how to do it. Oh, here's the roll of the paper that's got all the shit on it that goes inside of the little cash machine. Okay, here you go. Would you like your receipt? Here you go. An hour later, I'm like jacking off or something, like touching my dick with the same fingers, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna get
at this point,
caught, banned,
I would not
whatever,
be
bro.
surprised if you didn't believe me. Genuinely, like, it'd be like good for you to not believe what I'm saying and to do your own research and to
Spare
critique
me, YouTube, please. This is a YouTube video, so how would I get banned? Like,
but I
come on.
think that this is genuinely like the hidden reason of low testosterone for most guys. Because, not for most guys, okay? Well, for most guys, for every guy, but there's a lot of guys who, for example, need to be told, okay, fix your sleep. There's a lot of guys who need to be told, yeah, stop eating that weird junk food that you're eating, stop eating the sugar and stuff. Oh, you drink alcohol? Yeah, stop that, right? Every testosterone video you've watched online is basic as fuck, isn't it? It's always the same thing, like 7 ways to improve your I've done these videos as well. 7 ways to improve your testosterone. Number 1, fix your sleep. Number 2, don't drink alcohol. Like, it's this stuff that, like, once you've been on self-improvement for like 3 months, you don't need to hear this shit anymore, right? We can always improve our sleep a little bit, but fine, but like, we've got to a good level, right? And if you're watching this 30 minutes in, you're probably not an alcoholic. You're probably not someone who needs to be told, yeah, don't eat 200 grams of sugar a day, don't eat fucking the anabolic diet by, what's his fucking name? Coach Greg or whatever the fuck, like, oh yeah, pancake, like fucking bodybuilders, oh yeah, pancakes and shit, right? You probably have surpassed that level of ignorance, right? You don't eat 200 grams of sugar a day. You don't eat ultra-processed little, like, colourful packages of Doritos, of Mountain Dew, soft drinks. A few months in to fixing your life, you realise that's not the right way to live, right? You didn't need anyone recently to tell you, yeah, this is the way to improve your testosterone. Number 1, don't drink out. Like, we knew this, right? So for you, the young man on self-improvement, you've probably felt the same way as me, where you feel like there's been something missing. Like, I'm doing these things that every YouTuber spoke about, this testosterone, every article online, every little doctor who's mentioned testosterone. I'm doing all of them. They're all saying sleep and, oh yeah, exercise. I've been doing all of them. So why is my testosterone still 500 to 600? And people will hear.
Oh, okay. I almost lost everything.
I'm not trying to be like pretty good compared to these people, bro. Come on. I know I sound like a dickhead, but I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm not trying to be like slightly higher testosterone than the average guy, bro. I want to be 2 or 3 times more like the average man's testosterone. I want to be like matching my great grandfather's level and maybe surpassing that. People think this is extremist, bro. I don't care. I want to feel like a real man, and I think that comes down to testosterone. And I think once you've past the fundamentals, and of course we can always improve our sleep a little bit more. Of course our diet, like, oh yeah, we shouldn't have had the that little treat 3 weeks ago. Okay, fine. There's always a little bit to improve on. I'm not saying, yeah, we should just give up on
Robbie, I got my diamonds back, and I have actually more than level 4.
There's something missing. You probably feel the same way.
There's no what? There's a new season of Money Heist?
And I think we've uncovered.
Really? How?
I think it's these random.
Are you sure?
This thing that we never even comprehended.
There's only 5 seasons. It's over.
Just objects all around us.
Oh.
Testosterone. That they're increasing our estrogen, which is then impacting our testosterone.
Oh my gosh, I hate this game. Oh my gosh, bro, I hate. It's already nighttime.
Even better, I just spent a dime on paid advertising. Nor did I post content, 24/7 non-stop to get there. I only have one simple funnel on LinkedIn, and it's 100% automated. Now, I've been applying the same template for the last 5 years to sell coaching and consulting on LinkedIn, and that's about it. The good thing about this template is it's pretty repeatable. So if you click this ad to access our free training, where I'm going to share with you step by step how to copy our template to get the same results. Here's Karush, a leadership coach. Before working with us, he was making around 10K per month. In less than 3 months, he scaled his business to 4K per month using LinkedIn without spending a dime on paid advertising.
So far in July, I've done $40,000.
Another client here, Uri, she grew her career coaching business and helping people find better jobs to 30K per month in less than 12 weeks. And she's not alone. Julia here, she followed her method and was able to land a
Come on, hurry up! Hurry up!
Another deal, a deal with Meta. This is just a tiny fraction of the results. We have over 100 successful clients like this. Now, I'm not guaranteeing this results at all. Obviously, those are awesome results. What I'm guaranteeing here is if you click this ad, it will take you to a page where I'm going to break down the entire method.
Finally, I did it.
Clients were able to get those results. The exact strategies that they used to consistently generate 40K, 50K, or more per month to their coaching business. Here's a link to access free training, and I would check it out because LinkedIn is literally a gold mine right now if you apply this specific type of method to it. Which is why you're seeing people like Rodney here who's able to book 120 sales calls in 3 weeks using LinkedIn, all for free. Another example of Sharon and Dan here, they were both able to consistently get clients who pay them $12,000 per package
3 clients at $12,000 each.
Those are experienced business owners, but if you're a new coach or consultant, you have expertise to sell online, or you see a niche you like to copy.
Some of these things are directly affecting our testosterone, actually. So what can we actually do about it? What are some practical? I don't want this to be like, you know, some motivational video and it's like, yeah, go on, just go research, bro. I've done some research for you. There's some practical things that we can do right here, right now, that will actually help you. There's 2 mindsets that I want you to have right now, which I think are quite empowering. Number 1, a lot of the progress that you make here will feel invisible. Okay, a lot of the progress that you're going to make here with some of the things I'm going to recommend will feel invisible. Like, you won't really feel that much of a difference to begin with because we've been infected for literally decades. Remember, like, I've been drinking milk. Like, I was 5 years old being handed milk by some ignorant, uneducated teacher who thought it was healthy because she believed the media. She believed big milk when they told everyone that milk is healthy for our bones and it's full of estrogen. We've been like literally poisoned from birth. No, we've been not even from birth, bro. We like literally from birth. Okay, fine. Whatever. Like, this hasn't been from birth. This has been from your parents' birth. We were poisoned before our
Hey
life
Siri.
even began.
FaceTime. You know who?
Did you mean
Yes.
starting a FaceTime call to mobile?
Bro, Brandon, I watched the testosterone video, bro. That shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, damn, I have to work out. Henley came right before I worked out, and then he brought a whole group of people. I'm like, bro, leave me alone. Like Sophia and Caleb. But yeah, I gotta work out soon. But...
So what? You just did they leave?
Oh yeah, they left. They came, then second Sophia came. They, you know, they were just having fun. I'm just over here, just like here, and then they left.
Do you talk to them?
I did.
Anymore? Well, do you talk to Sophia and Caleb?
Oh yeah, I've been talking to them. I always talk to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does Sophia talk to Priscilla?
I have no idea, probably or maybe, but I know she's been busy, so hasn't hung out with her. But yeah, but you know they're women, so I don't know. They couldn't. And that curse. I was just watching the testosterone video and you texted me, like after I got past halfway or something.
Well, no, I was just sending sending just like something. Andrew Tate, he might be free.
For real?
I mean, the lawyer says that he has enough evidence for him to be free.
Oh.
So, who knows?
Yo, what if last second he still like got killed or something?
His life is on the line, bro.
Life's on the
You
line.
better escape. He has to escape soon.
Yeah.
He has no freedom at all, bro.
Like, damn, bro, that could happen to you in seconds. It's crazy.
Bro,
I'm gonna get rich and be quiet.
He has he has like the financial like freedom for freedom, but he doesn't have the freedom anymore because there's people out there that want to kill him.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's like you gotta be quiet when you're free. Like, you're never really free in this. Like, you're
you gotta be. If you want to be free, hey, get rich, but
you got this basically
without being famous.
But that's still not freedom, you know.
What?
Like you can't be like you can't be famous. If you're famous, then you know Like that's
Yeah, if you're famous, you don't have freedom.
yeah. And if you're not famous, you also have you don't have the freedom to be famous.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Actually, anywhere in life, even the
I don't
afterlife.
care about being famous though.
Yeah, I don't care either. Actually, no. You are free. Without being famous, you are free. Cause think about it. If you're in the afterlife in heaven, and if that's what freedom really is, you're not free to become like, God. Cause there's only one God. Only God's God. So yeah, I guess. Man, I don't really want to be famous anyway. So I would like to have community, but not fame. Famous, not worldwide. He's Mr. Worldwide, bro. Like crazy. Is that what I think it is? That's grass. It's not. Oh my gosh. It was super heavy. You want a super heavy hurricane? Why? Hey, what's good? Yesterday was raining yesterday in Las Vegas. Oh, dang. I know you told me yesterday. Ah, damn it. No, it's not even worth it. Come here, Buckaroo. Come here. Oh my gosh. How does Dream do it? I swear I burnt him. Become pork. Thank you. Oh, you're back. You're back, huh? Bro, what are we gonna do for business? Yo, I forgot how tiny the baby turtles are.
Bro, United Kingdom is like a whole United States, bro.
Really?
Well, no, because it's like the people there are just like, if you think about it, they're kind of like
the U.S. people.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh. Damn.
What's it called? What do they call it again? The
American?
No, when you
British?
When you separate population by race.
Oh.
Not diversity. It's just
nationality, ethnicity, diversity,
demographics.
Demographics. Yeah. Oh.
The United Kingdom has like similar, literally similar demographics as like United States. It's like kind of crazy.
That is crazy.
You got people like us that are just in a whole different country who live life similarly, but differently at the same time.
Yeah.
Right, influencer married herself. Okay, I'm done.
Married herself? No! No, bro. What's going on? What's going on, bro? That's like stupid, bro. So someone married herself.
Bro, imagine her just like. So how does she like? How does she just? So when you tell her to go fuck herself,
No.
I guess she actually does.
No way. No way. I guess.
Bro, so how does that work? Like, she does it thinking of herself?
No way, bro. Bro. I'm dead. No way, bro. I don't know what to say. I mean, I guess so.
I'm gonna take a power nap, bro.
Alright,
I need a power nap.
I'm gonna go work out.
Yeah, I need a power nap to work out. Otherwise, I can't work out.
Yo, yeah, you can't work out. Just like with the school schedule.
At least tomorrow I'm off. I'm finally on spring break.
Man.
And you're about to get off of it.
I really don't want to go to school, bro.
It's tough.
It is tough. It's mad tough, bro. When you graduate high school, then do whatever I want. Not really. I'm doing it right now, so I can go to Michigan or whatever. Man, when I graduate high school, I can't really do whatever I want. I still have to go to college, and after college, I have to get a job to pay off my debt for college. And then after that, I have to have a job just to pay for my bills. And hopefully, when I retire, which will probably be like 70 years old, I'll be free. But you know, at that time, I'm not even healthy. But the best way to do whatever you want is to have nothing to lose. And I'm too scared to have nothing to lose. Because that means you literally have nothing. And that's basically getting rid of nothing. But yeah.
Alright. I'll be back. Time to go to sleep.
Alright, see you.
When we were literally just sperm inside of our dad.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about this. Hamza. We all love Hamza.
And like you saw, I don't think anything I've told you in this video is like crazy or toxic or anything, but I'm sure there's going to be some people, yeah, right, dude, you're always the soft guys who will always react to videos like this and be like, oh, he's being over dramatic, bro. I think the over dramatic bit is going to start now, and I still don't think what I'm about to say is that over dramatic, but our infidelity rate is 20%, roughly around the world, roughly 20%, which in line with that fish study, and of course I'm comparing humans to the fish and stuff, right, but in line, we're roughly the first generation who have literally lived our entire life from absolute, like, inception, like contraception, whatever it is, like, you know, the moments our father's sperm impregnated our mother's egg, from that moment when we became like a living creature, we've been poisoned. we're the first generation, and it's 20% infertility rate, and they've drastically increased. I think we're going to see an exponential growth in infertility. I think we're going to see such a growth of infertility caused by estrogenics, especially caused by plastics, that this will be one of the most common talked about things by doctors, by governments in the next few years. We first thought that we needed to get rid of plastics because of the environment, because of climate change. Now we're going to realize the human race might literally be on track to becoming extinct.
Guys, I might set up an automatic fish farm.
On track to becoming extinct. I hope
Might
that
set up an automatic fish farm and then go work out and come back, see how it does.
That we are going into this
But I gotta remember how I did it.
And the entrepreneurs make changes, and the governments eventually follow through like 10, 20 years later when everyone's already sick for so long, and eventually our like trajectory changes. But if nothing changes, this will genuinely
Oh, I remember how to do it now.
end the human race, or it will lead to scientists and technological developments where we don't actually have our children anymore, and like there's a different way. There's like infertility companies that actually do some kind of, I don't know, gene modification or something. You know, there's already lots of infertility companies that help in fertility.
I knew I was gonna need string for something, bro.
I've literally thought I haven't started this just yet, so I'm not
I knew I was gonna need string.
That might be like a good area to look into for careers and also for investing. I genuinely think infertility, like companies and the market for those things, those machines and whatever there is in that area.
Damn, bro. Oh, I know where there's some good string. Yo, I know where there's good string. Yo, please still be here.
The following video shows one day of forex
Yes.
trading using our artificial
Oh my gosh.
intelligence tool. The first trade detected by the AI involved shorting the gold dollar.
Okay, that's one part of the fish farm.
The results.
England?
The trade hit its stake profit target for a gain of 90 pips.
What about England?
The second trade identified was the short of the euro dollar, indicated by
A simple mindset that you can carry with you, which I could eventually be proven wrong, but it seems to me to be the case, to literally just think plastics equal bad. Plastics are bad. Just that simple. I think you're safer doing that, thinking, okay, I don't want to touch any plastics, I don't want any plastics around me, than you are thinking, oh, let me see, like, is this plastic? Oh, it's BPA free. Who? And then we don't know if it's got this, like, you know, this bottle, this supplement bottle next to me. It might have some extra chemical ingredient that we don't know, but it's told us BPA free, and we think that's fine. Where literally, if you've thought this so far and you've bought BPA free stuff, you're literally the equivalent of your mother who buys fat free stuff. It's like we're based now. We know when our mum brings home fat-free yogurt, like we look at it at the back. It's like, yeah, look at the sugar content. It's 4 times the sugar that it's supposed to be. Look at the extra shit, the sucrose, weird-ass ingredients that they're putting because they've just stripped out the fat. It's because it's marketing, because stupid people, ignorant, uneducated people buy it. And we're now the same when we think about BPA-free. So don't think about BPA-free. Literally just think plastics are bad. Plastics are bad. Plastics are bad. And guess what? You wouldn't even realize what plastics are in, bro. What do you think your bed sheet is made out of?
Oh nah.
Polyester. What ingredient do you think is in every bit of clothing that you wear? You think it's cotton? You think it's wool? I'm telling you right now, even with something like fluffy, like bathrobes are the only thing that you could be safe with, because it's literally just cotton. Why do you think I wear this shit, bro? Your underwear. You know, it's kind of like stretchy, isn't it? Like, imagine that you're putting on a pair of boxers like underwear. It's kind of stretchy. It's not wool. It's not cotton. It's polyester. A plastic. Your toothbrush made from plastic. Your pillowcase, your bedsheet, your blanket made from plastic. The phone case that you put in your phone into, next to your balls, plastic. You buy a leather phone case because you're not, oh, well, leather's not got plastic. But I bought a leather phone case thinking I was being smart. You open it up, and there's still like a bit of plastic so that the phone can actually fit into it. I don't keep a fucking phone case on anymore. I'd rather just take the L if my phone breaks. I've still got like the tempered screen glass thing, so it's like, okay, if the screen breaks, it's hopefully the little screen protector. Everything you buy, bro. Go to the supermarket, go buy some vegetables. Vegetables are good for you, right? They're wrapped in plastic. How about some steak? Steak's one of the best foods, micro-ingredients, everything that's good for you. It's wrapped in plastics.
Damn.
Now, you can go absolutely crazy with this. There's a list of like 15 things I'll breeze through right now. You can go obsessive with this. I wouldn't really recommend that. I'm an extreme person, so I'm going to. I wouldn't recommend it to like the general population. But if
John and Billy, guys. This is John. This is Billy.
Your mom right now. No, we don't use plastics anymore. No, throw these away on me.
We love John and Billy.
John, like trying to tell her like, oh, this plastic cup that she's like microwaving. I'm like, no. So I'm gonna tell you a list of things. My camera's gonna die, so we're gonna like breeze through them very fast. This is just pinpoint, okay, practical advice, literally no BS. This is exactly what you can do, fast things. I highly recommend to you, literally just listen out for 1 or 2 or 3 things that I'm about to give you right now, things you can do, and go focus on them first. The ones that resonate with you, that you like, don't like force yourself to do any of these. Literally just think to yourself, oh yeah, I could probably do that like right now. The idea is pick 1, 2 or 3 and literally go and do them or get it or whatever it is, literally today, tomorrow, and every day for the rest of your life. That's the idea, right? So pick 1 thing, 2 things, and genuinely try to make like forever, like the rest of your life you will do this thing. So make sure it's something that you genuinely could do with some level of ease. Then maybe you can come back to this video in like 2 months and actually pick out another thing, right? Number 1, supplements with omega-3 fish oils. This one's in a glass bottle as well. Omega-3, actually this bottle might be still fucking plastic, bro. It's like, no. Omega-3 fish oils are shown to help with the problems of estrogen, which is just a fast little thing that you can take. Avoid vegetable oils and seed oils. You've probably heard about seed oils.
Making a 5x5x5 box, guys.
Pretty much the only oil that you should probably use might just be like vegetable oil. And for fats that you want to cook in, you should use ghee, which is like an Indian thing, or full fat grass-fed butter. Make sure, especially in the UK, I don't know about other countries, but in the UK, most butter is actually not butter. Like, you know, there was these dickhead, bro, the amount of adverts that
Get out of my fishing hole, bruh. Ooh, a piece of iron.
Like, you know, some vegetable oil shit. And our parent, like, bro, still to this day, we've got 4 tubs of this shit inside of our fridge because my mum sees a little picture of the little flower and thinks that it's healthy. Oh, it's not butter, it's lower fat than butter. Yeah, because it's got sunflower oil. Because it's got seed oils. The whole point is that you cook your food with fat, bro. Our ancestors have done this for 20,000 years, for 100,000 years. Why would you not do what they did? No, none of our ancestors were obese. None of them had heart disease. They died from the tiger, fine, but things are different. If we merge their diet and the way that they live with our modern, like safety, like, you'll become a superhuman compared to the average person. You cook your food in fat sometimes, right? If you need to, like eggs or something, you're not just gonna do it on like a dry plate or something, right? With full fat, like old school style fat. The kind of butter that's it's like a rectangle brick and it's wrapped in tin foil.
What's the weather today for you? It's pretty sunny.
It's actually better for you. Salt's good for us, by the way, if you didn't realize. Like I keep fucking salt next to me and I literally put salt in my water. That's a separate video, but I put salt in my water and everything. Bro, everything that we've been told in the last 10, 20 years that, oh, lower your salt intake, guys. My mum, every single time I'm about to put some salt and she's like, oh, Hamza, salt kam karo, heart ke liye neeti. I'm like, oh. Dr. Human ne kaha salt theek hai hamare liye. Like, it's good for us. Like, bro, fat and salt are actually incredibly vital and healthy for us. You've been told that these are bad, that we should take these out of our diet, and food tastes horrible if you do that. But the companies will put in extra sugar for you instead.
You don't have to flip sports cars, start a business, or hustle your life away to make the kind of money that you deserve. You can make more money in 1 month than most people make in 6 just by using this one unique skill. I was always working long hours because I wanted to get ahead and provide the good life for my family. But no matter how many hours I put in, nothing changed. I was still working a boring, dead-end job, trading my time for money. And then one day, on my hour-long drive home from work, it hit me. I can't keep trading all of my time for money. So I started doing the math in my head, and it was clear that I would never make the type of money that I wanted. Working an hourly job, the only way to make more money was to work more hours, and that was the opposite of what I wanted. So there I was, stuck, showing up every day at a boring job, just trading my time for money for a measly pay. Until one day, I came across a different kind of opportunity. I learned that there was this one skill that would give you total control of your pay, instead of trading a fixed amount of hours for a fixed amount of money. And no, it didn't require going to college, starting a business, or doing some sketchy pyramid scheme. This opportunity isn't like drop shipping or affiliate marketing or any of the get-rich-quick things you've seen out there. And it didn't even require me to be super tech savvy. All I needed to learn was this one skill that put me dead center in a booming $226 billion industry, full of wealthy business owners that would gladly pay me simply because I had this one skill that they couldn't survive without. And that's exactly what I did. I learned this one unique skill set, and it completely changed the way I got paid. And I did it all remotely, having complete control over my time and location. And fast forward to the end of my first year, I made $364K. Yeah, I could not believe it. You can see here on my screen the W-2 from that year. I was making more money in 1 month than I had made in my entire life. And after doing this for more than 2.5 years, I started teaching others. In fact, dozens of my students have had similar results. This is Scott. I taught Scott everything I know about this high-demand skill in this booming industry, and within a few short months, he crossed over the 100K mark.
And now metabolic syndrome, obesity, fucking heart disease, everything's on the rise, bro. You can't trust any, especially like experts, especially your fat doctor. Like my mum's fat doctor, she comes home with a sad look on her face. Oh, he's told me that my cholesterol's too high, so I need to lower my fat. That's not how it works. Your fat doctor's an idiot.
Oh,
Your
damn.
cholesterol's too high because of sugar. Cholesterol is a good thing. It's cholesterol. I'm going on a rant, man, but just in case you're interested, cholesterol's kind of like a fireman. Firemen who come to put out a fire. The fire is insulin. The fire is sugar. And the firemen are there, like cholesterol, to put it out, to help you. And your fat doctor says, oh, your cholesterol levels are too high. No, it's not because of you've been eating too, like, the 20 grams of fat that my mom eats a day. It's because you have this like sugar pastry every single day. It's because you put sugar in your coffee. It's because you think it's normal and it's pretty healthy to have a slice of cake every single day. That's the problem. What the fuck does your fat doctor know about it? He's got testosterone lower than like a 90-year-old, and he can't even run a mile. And I know I sound crazy because I'm defying, oh my god, that doctor's educated. But how is he educated if he can't even live what he preaches? Don't just trust me either, bro. I'm just a guy in a bathrobe on the internet. I've just done my own research. My health has improved drastically. My health and fitness is absolutely top tier. I track my stats. My health is drastically going up. I've got a full blood test going soon, which I'll show you, which won't be amazing just yet because I'm only like base for a little bit. But when I do another blood test in like 6 to 9 months, and I show you that literally like
I forgot that I can't AFK this. I actually have to fish.
By me just living like our cavemen ancestors.
And the Amazon Alexa Net. To accept, press 1. The fastest growing voice search network. Press 2 or dial 844-463.
Hello?
837 to opt out.
Hello? Oh my gosh, I'm getting tired of that.
Modern days of technology, some good things. Number 3, so no seed oils, right? Number 3, avoid soy and flaxseed. A lot of fitness guys think flaxseed is healthy because it's got some micronutrients and stuff, but flaxseed has got very high estrogen, and soy is renowned for having high estrogen. A lot of like vegans and stuff argue this point, and there's a debate with like the extra chemicals. I don't know the science. I'm just not gonna have soy. Simple as that. I just don't give a shit. I don't like it enough to think, yeah, but there might be some. I don't give a fuck, bro. Just soy and flaxseed. I don't ever need to eat them ever again. Number 4, lose body fat. So estrogen is stored in, essentially your estrogen receptors are all over your body, all over your skin, and also in fat. And so technically, if you're lower body fat percentage, you should be able to like kind of get rid of some of the estrogen that was stored in the fat. And this is kind of like, we can relate to it because we're into fitness. You don't need to get like, dick skin shredded, bodybuilder shredded or anything, because that comes with its own health consequences. You just need to get to like, just don't be fat. Don't have like a pudge. Don't lie and say you're bulking or anything. If you're above 20% body fat, you're fat. Don't shut the fuck up about bulk or anything. If you're above 20% body fat, like, you should feel some level of shame and cut that down, honestly. 10 to 20% is a wide range, but I think pretty much 100% of men can follow that. Be 10 to 20%. I think if you go underneath that, for most guys, some guys have got different genetics, right? But if you go below that, you start getting health consequences. If you go above it, you look bad, you feel bad, you're slow, you're lethargic, and you can cope all you want. But my bench press is going up, but it's like, bro, you're losing your health with it. So
Want to know how I got this $50,000 check for an accident I was involved in over 5 months ago? Look, if you've been injured in a car accident that wasn't your fault, you have to watch this video. There's a little-known loophole that attorneys and insurance companies don't want you to know about. A loophole that allows you to get the maximum compensation that your accident actually deserves, without settling for less, jumping through hoops, or contacting firm after firm that really don't care pleading your case. It only took me 30 seconds to go through. Now I'm getting...
But that's just me anyway. Like, I think it's good to bulk, especially in your first few years of training. I really still push that to you, but I just wouldn't turn your bulk into more of an anxiety bulk. If you're bulking right now, thinking that, yeah, no one's going to mess with me if I eat this, it's like, you're not bulking because of fitness reasons, you're bulking because you've got a mental disorder, and this is coming from someone who had the same problem. Number 5, sauna. So this is very interesting. Huberman has been talking about this on his podcast. Bunch of influencers have been saying this, bunch of books have been saying this recently. The benefits of going into a sauna very frequently are massive, and the Western world is just finding this out. People in like Russia and those kinds of countries have been like big fans of the sauna for a while. Russians are like level 10 sauna enthusiasts. I walk into like a public sauna, like a bigger one, and there's always a group of Russians doing some weird shit. Like,
alright, time to end this. I gotta go work out. Thank you guys for watching me stream Minecraft and retrieving my diamonds. It's been a pleasure. Like, I've almost died so many times today, but yesterday was worse. And I'm glad I got my diamonds. I got my 4 here, 2 there. Wait. I got my 4 here, 2 there, and my 3 here. So in total, that's like $11. I'm 11 diamonds. Well, no. 3, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 diamonds in total. We're gonna go mining for full diamond armor once I get Fortune 3 on my diamond pickaxe. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next episode, video, or live stream. Peace.